Good morning, everybody. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteadings. I hope everybody's having a good day. This will not be a very long video. I just received some information from a friend. And this is the information. There is a huge breakthrough in the mainstream news. A security firm called Cloudfare, Cloudfare, has just shut down their website called Kiwi Farms. This site was a breeding ground for gang stalkers who were planning harassment campaigns. This person asked me to do some research and announce it on my space. So I just pulled up an article in the Washington Post. It's called Under Pressure. Security firm Cloudfare drops Kiwi Farms website. This is yesterday at 6:18 p.m. San Francisco, reversing course under growing public pressure. Major tech security company Cloudfare announced Saturday it will stop protecting the Kiwi Farms website, best known as a place for stalkers to organize hacks, online campaigns, and real-world harassment. Cloudfare Chief Executive Matthew Prince, who this past week published a lengthy blog post justifying the company's services defending websites such as Kiwi Farms, told the Washington Post that he changed his mind, not because of the pressure, but because a surge in credible, violent threats stemming from the site. As Kiwi Farms has felt more threatened, they have reacted by being more threatening, Prince said. We think there's an imminent danger and a pace at which law enforcement is able to respond to those threats we don't think is fast enough to keep up. Prince said contributors to the forum were posting home addresses of those seen as enemies and calling for them to be shot. After Cloudfare's move, visitors to the Kiwi Farms were greeted by this message, quote, due to an imminent and emergency threat to human life, the content of this site is being blocked from being accessed through Cloudfare's infrastructure. In a post on Telegram, Kiwi Farms founder Josh Moon, M-O-O-N, said Cloudfare made its decision, quote, without any discussion, unquote, and said he had not been contacted by law enforcement about threats on the site. It's early morning hours here, the post said. My thoughts will be articulated better in the morning. Kiwi Farms launched in 2013 and quickly grew into a popular internet forum for online harassment campaigns. At least 3 suicides have been tied to harassment stemming from Kiwi Farms community, and many on the forum consider their goal to drive their targets to suicide. Members of the LGBTQ community and women are frequent targets. Cloudfare has faced broad backlash in the recent week as a campaign for it to drop the service gains steam and widened to pressure paying customers to drop Cloudfare if it held firm. The company says it provides some services, mostly for free, that protect nearly a fifth of all internet traffic. On August 24th, Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia called for Kiwi Farms to be taken down after she was swatted by a person claiming to be affiliated with the site. Isn't it concerning that such a website exists, Greene said in an interview with Newsmax? That website needs to be taken down. There should be no business of any kind of service where you can target your enemy. Oh, Miss Greene, I've got some news for you. I'll give you my phone number. We can have a chat about any service that can target your enemy. All you need to do is go to any any private security firm. Actually, I can reference some websites and lawsuits for you. It was around then that the company stopped selling Kiwi Farms a $20 per month service to customize error messages shown to web users when its pages would not load. On Saturday, it withdrew the remaining free services, which fend off denial of service attacks and speed content delivery by making copies of the site in many locations. Clara Sorrenti, a trans-Canadian Twitch streamer known online as Keffals, Keffals, launched the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign after being targeted by Kiwi Farms posters for over half a year. Forum users has repeatedly doxed Sorrenti and her family, posting addresses and more. And last month they called in false crime reports to draw police to her home in swatting attacks. Sorrenti fled to Northern Ireland last month, and within 48 hours, users of the forum had pinpointed her location, and she began receiving threats. On Saturday, she spoke with the Post just minutes after police arrived at her residence after another swatting attempt. There are countless people suffering because of this website, Sorrenti said. Kiwi Farms isn't about free speech. It's about hate speech. The majority of the content on the site and its threads are used for targeted harassment against political targets. Sorrenti's campaign against Cloudfare went viral in the past several days, with organizations and influencers joining in the call to ban Kiwi Farms from Cloudfare service. The Anti-Defamation League called Kiwi Farms an extremist-friendly forum that has been the breeding ground for countless harassment campaigns, unquote. In the interview, Prince said he was uncomfortable dropping Kiwi Farms despite its content, and would have preferred to have done so only in response to a court order. But he said it was an easier call than his previous decisions to drop the neo-Nazi site, the Daily Stormer, and the 8chan, C-H-A-N, website, because those two were not hotbeds for specific violent plots. In a post Wednesday, Prince and other executives had written that what they saw providing basic security and caching services as infrastructure, like internet connectivity, and should not be held responsible for content without judicial proceedings. They contrasted that the website hosting, which they said should have increased responsibility and discretion. Prince said Saturday that he stands by that reasoning, and he wrote in a new post that dropping Kiwi Farms was a, quote, dangerous, unquote, decision. He added in the interview that it might provoke forum users to escalate even more, and that the forum would likely reappear online with help from Cloudfare competitors. This may largely kick the problem down the road, and worse, it might even escalate as the protesters at Kiwi Farms feel attacked, Prince told the Post. Some technology expert supported Cloudfare's resistance to acting Daphne Keller, director of the program on platform regulation at Stanford's Cyber Policy Center, cited recent arm twisting at Facebook by the current government of India over content from political opponents. The question is, which parts of the technical stack of internet are supposed to be neutral, and which ones are supposed to moderate the content? And is there some intermediate set of obligations that should apply to the middle layers, Keller told the Post. But a large swath of technologists disagreed with the previous stance. On Friday, Stanford University Alex Stamos wrote on Twitter that the position to keep serving Kiwi Farms was not tenable, unquote. Soon, a doctor, activist, or trans person is going to get doxxed and killed, or a mass shooter is going to be inspired there. The investigation will show the killer's links to the site, and Cloudfare's enterprise base will evaporate, Stamos wrote. Prince said in the interview he could not provide the number of new threats he had seen on Kiwi Farms, but he said he had escalated rapidly alongside the criticism of the forum. He said the company had shared specifics with the FBI and law enforcement in the United Kingdom and Australia, but that none of those agencies had asked him, even formally, to drop Kiwi Farms. Surprise, surprise. Broader concerns about violent organizing online have been climbing for years, escalating after the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. Law enforcement and intelligence warnings have also pointed to potential violence around the November elections, or even sooner, as former President Donald Trump has compared the FBI and other institutions to organized crime. Can I repeat that, folks? Law enforcement and intelligence warnings have also pointed to potential violence around the November elections, or even sooner, as former President Donald Trump has compared the FBI and other institutions to organized crime. Incitement by others online over gender issues has inspired recent threats against children's hospitals. Moon, Kiwi Farm founder, is a former administrator for 8chan, a forum popularized by followers of the QAnon extremist ideology. After hosting a video of the Christchurch mosque shootings in 2019 that killed 51, New Zealand internet service providers blocked Kiwi Farms after Moon denied a police request for information on posts related to the shooting. Last July, Kiwi Farms was booted from its domain registrar, DreamHost, following the suicide of a software developer called Near, N-E-A-R, who was a longtime target of the site's user base. Like many trans people coming out as having been targeted by this site, I too was targeted by Kiwi Farms, Erin Reed, a trans activist and content creator, tweeted on Saturday. They showed up at my local courthouse to grab my divorce files. They posted Google images of my house. They tried to scare trans people into silence. But Chelsea Manning, a trans activist, offered a more nuanced opinion. I don't think long-term the solution to this kind of dangerous speech is to ask hosting providers to have to take these things down, she told the Post. We need a more balanced and measured long-term approach, unquote. This is Lorenz reported from Los Angeles. Lorenz is Lorenz. This article is the Washington Post. It's entitled Under Pressure. Security firm Cloudfare drops Kiwi Farms website. It's by Joseph Menn, M-E-N-N, and Taylor Lorenz, L-O-R-E-N-Z, yesterday at 6:18 p.m. San Francisco. You can locate this online. https://www.msn.com/en-news/under-pressure-security-firm-Cloudfare. hyphen drops, hyphen Kiwi Farms, all one word, hyphen website, hyphen where, hyphen stalkers, hyphen organize, /AR hyphen AA11RIXB as in boy. This is Lorraine from Alternative Homesteading. I hope everybody's having a good day. Please like, share, and spread widely. This is very, very important information. Please share. Thank you.